Thank you very much. That's plenty. That's it's entirely, now I owe you a little bit back. There's your change. Thanks. Sit down, have a seat. That's plenty, and I thank you so much. Right back at you. Happy birthday to anybody, if we happen to have, and I have no idea if it's anyone's birthday, but happy birthday to everybody who's here and everyone at home. If you're celebrating, then happy birthday to you too. This is what I want to talk about right now, is I'm starting to notice, and I don't think it's just me. When I notice things, I know you're noticing too. It's just that I'm speaking for you. Things are getting harder. Everything seems to be getting harder. They're improving things that are working just fine. The other day, I didn't bring it up before because I wanted the wounds to heal, but the other day I cut myself opening a package that had a razor in it, you know, a shaver, not a razor blade, but a razor. A huge, huge package that was plastic that was there was no place that said open, no easy access, just the plastic, and I cut myself on the plastic. I didn't even ever get to the razor. I didn't cut myself on the razor, I cut myself trying to open it, and it slipped and sliced I still have you'll see it. I could have shaved with the plastic. I could have used that. It was just sharp and cheaper. I could have just picked up a piece of plastic somewhere and shaved my legs with that. And not only did I never got to the razor. I was so angry about it by then, I didn't care. But the razor is this big, okay? It's a regular size razor that you put in the palm of your hand. Plus, they've made them bigger. It's a gigantic, like, hairbrush size. Like, what, that's easier? Like, we were slipping it because it was too thin to hold the... So anyway, the razor blade is that big. The packaging, and I'm not exaggerating, the packaging is enormous. It's huge. I have to get people to help me carry it to my car. I have to get the guys at the checkout lane. There used to be things that were child-proof. Now it's turned into adult-proof. I can't open these things, and I think it's because future generations, they're going to look back and go, oh, I guess they didn't want the same thing to happen to those razors that happened to the clean air and water. You know, like, they want to make sure nothing ever gets to those. The razors also, they've gotten so fancy. I remember growing up, my dad used to shave with one razor blade, just one razor blade and a little skinny thing, and his legs were always silky smooth. He didn't need the fanciness. Now they have the razor blades that there are 4 blades. First it went to 2. I remember when it was fancy when they had 2 blades. Now there are 4 blades on the razor all in a row because one lifts the hair, one cuts it, one picks off any stragglers, and then the 4th one is just to show the hair you're not kidding around. The enforcer. They have these names. Have you seen the names of the razor blades? Are the enforcer, and they have male razor blades and female razor blades. The male razor blades have names like Mach 3 and Mach 4 and Turbo and the Outlander. And if you cut yourself, AAA shows up and they give you the Band-Aid. Then they have the female variety of the razor blades that are less manly colors. The female razors are pink and, you know, and they're names like Daisy. There's actually a name for the razor, or Venus Divine. That's the newest. I'm not kidding, which I think was an exotic dancer in New Orleans. And excellent dancer. And God forbid if a female uses the male razor, the Mach 4, or the man uses the Daisy. The consequences are too horrible to mention. We must use the male and female razors. And I admire people that don't shave, you know, the Amish married men. It's fantastic. And the people that don't ever need to shave, they've got it made. I don't even need to shave, really, because I never wear skirts or dresses or culottes or Daisy Dukes on the show, but I still shave, you know? And the reason I shave is because when I start swimming competitively, it'll slow me down. I learned that at the Olympics. You have to shave. Bike riders, they shave their legs as well. And also, the reason I shave is because I can dance a whole lot faster. Don't you try to have a clap off with me. I'll clap right back at you. Tony, what's going on?
Hey, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm feeling terribly loved, so that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Thank you very much. I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Got a new gadget phone that I'm trying to program.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Sprint Samsung
Is it?
thing.
Does it close though?
Yeah, it has.
Good.
It has the Palm Pilot thing. I remember you talking
Yeah,
about
don't.
dialing out.
You get those phones that don't close, and you can accidentally dial somebody, and then they
Yeah.
listen to you talking about them. It's dangerous.
Yeah. No, this one is like the little Sprint one, and it closes, and it's got a Palm Pilot in it. I'm excited. So
That's fancy.
It's taken a while to program it. Probably next month I'll be done.
I don't have anything. I have all the features. I have the camera. I have everything.
Right.
And I don't know how. I don't have anything programmed at all. I don't have the speed dial. I don't have anything. I don't know how to do any of it.
Now I'm taking my time going through the manual page by page. So.
Don't call me after 8. I go to sleep.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah. Hey, on the show today, Lauren Graham is here. I like her. Oh, I like her. She's on the Gilmore Girls. The last time she was here, we rode horses together. We went out to the back 40. Also on the show, very, very funny, Peter Boyle from Everybody Loves Raymond. I like him. And this CD is so good. She's fantastic. Patty Scalfa is here singing City Boys from a new CD, 23rd Street Lullaby. Sounds really, really good. I loved it. She's got about 40 or 50 people in her band. I don't think there's one instrument that's not represented. And some that I think she made up. Yeah. Hey, speaking of lullabies, we've added another baby to our staff here. On Tuesday, September 21st, one of our producers, Christine Schomer, had a little baby girl, Lila Quinn. There she is. Isn't that adorable? And she is big. She's a big, big baby. Just to give you an idea, she was 2 weeks late. They had to induce labor. 2 weeks or 2 months late. I don't know which. 2 weeks? She could have been 2 months. Look how huge. She's 2 weeks late, and just to give you an idea how big she is, let me show you next to a regular-sized baby how big she is. She was 9 pounds, 3 ounces. She's giving the peace sign with her toe. Look at that. And to give you an idea of how she's actually not even that big, she's laying on another baby's stomach. Congratulations, Christine. She's fantastic. Now get back to work. Come on back. All right. Last week I talked about this. If you can, you should try to help the people who have been affected by the hurricanes in the Southeast by donating to the American Red Cross and other charities. This is a charity, both Red Cross and Noah's Wish. This is what I'm trying to do, because what Noah's Wish does is they go into disaster areas and find lost or left behind animals. And right now they're in West Virginia helping animals that have been affected by flooding from Hurricane Ivan. So what we've decided to do to try to help, and the money's going to go to Noah's Wish and American Red Cross, is have a little auction on eBay. And this is the item that, you know, I get some great gifts. People send me great things. And the Cabbage Patch people sent me, this is a one-of-a-kind Cabbage Patch Kid. And all right, that's my Rolex. That's not going with it. I just put that on as a joke. All right, so the auction starts today, and it's a one-of-a-kind Cabbage Patch Ellen doll. They dressed it like me, and I guess they don't know that you can't walk fish. Don't ever try that at home, kids. That's. And this is the face. I'm flattered that they did this, but. I was, you know, there's no upper lip on this doll, and I know that's a Cabbage Patch signature thing, but last week Jude Law was on, and we were making a face like, what if we didn't have upper lips? And I actually think that that's what they did the doll after, is that, see? That's nice. All right, so you can check out this beautiful doll on our website, and like I said, we're going to start auctioning it off, I think today at noon it starts, today at noon, and it's only going to go on for 1 week, and the proceeds will go to Red Cross and Noah's Wish. And just a few weeks, this is, I'm going to sit right there. You just enjoy yourself. In a few more days, one of our favorite audience members, Charlotte Kitty Pope, will be here. I'm excited. She's coming by now. Man. I'm looking around to see if there are any faces. You all seem to know her by now, but if you don't know, you're not paying attention. Let me show you a clip anyway, because I can't see it enough. This is Kitty. We found her in the audience last year. Oh, it gets better every time I see it. So, you can't see that enough, can you? And we looked for her all last year, and someone finally turned her in because we couldn't find her, and a friend called and said, here's her. So we called her and invited her to come to the show. This is us talking to, oh no, we talked to her on the phone, then we sent her flowers, and she sent this thank you note for us sending flowers. And it says, Dear Ellen and staff, what a lovely, thoughtful gesture. I asked a dear friend to photograph the dog and the kitty that lived here, and they enjoyed this gigantic floral surprise. I haven't received flowers for over 20 years, so you can guess that I was and still am overwhelmed. I just want you and your staff to know that I truly appreciate your lovely thank you. Shoot, Ellen, phone anytime. Flowers and a Hummer ride certainly are grand rewards for making an ugly face. Lately, I've been watching tapes of your show. Guess I'm an Ellen fan now. What can be better than an hour of happy people having fun? Sincerely, Char Kitty Cat Pope. And so she sent us a photograph of her and her Mastiff. There's can you actually see, can you zoom in and see her and her dog? You can barely see her past the flowers that we sent her. Anyway, there's Kitty and the dog, proving that kitties and doggies get along. And so when she's here, the dog's name is, what's it, Morgana Fay or something? Morgana Fay is the dog's name. We'll find out why she named the dog that. Morgana, maybe it's Morgana La Fairchild. Anyway, we'll find out. So Kitty's coming. How many more shows till Kitty comes?
Countdown to Kitty! 3 shows till Kitty.
Put it in your calendar. 3 more shows till Kitty. Send out your invitations and plan your menus. Don't go away. Lauren Graham's going to sit here when we come back. We'll be right back. Well, we always have a lot of fun whenever our first guest stops by. This year marks her 5th season on the WB's hit show, Gilmore Girls. Please welcome back to the show, Lauren Graham.
That was so weird. Look how cute she is.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah. But see, I kind of have this face already.
Yeah.
So if you made a Cabbage Patch doll of me, it would be like really puffy.
You'd have to really exaggerate that?
Yeah.
Why do you think you don't have that face at all?
I have that nose though. Look how short and Irish.
No.
Kind of.
No.
I have it more than you do.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, but let's keep it in nice condition. Somebody's going to buy this thing.
I know. Well, I'm sorry
nice.
that I sat on top of
That's
her.
all right. I left it there as a little joke. It wasn't funny, but I left it. Do you want to bid on it? Do you want to start the bidding?
Yeah, I'll start the bidding.
Okay.
I'll start the bidding. Do we have a bid out already?
No, starting means you'd be the first.
I see. Something happens happens to me in this chair. I would like to start the bid at.
Don't play shy and coy. I saw you be smart on the poker thing, so just.
Oh, that was frightening, wasn't it?
Yeah. Start at 5,000.
I will start it at 7,500.
Correct.
All right. They don't believe me.
Well, let's see if it. We'll see.
I think that's
All
a
right.
reasonable
Someone
start.
said it's a one of a kind.
It's
It
a
was
one of a
made
kind.
especially for me. It's
for
worth
a good
lot.
cause.
And for a really good cause.
Yeah.
We'll see. But that sounds like a good bid.
All right.
You may buy it.
All right.
You gotta save your money because you just bought a new house.
I did buy a new house, and it's a money pit, actually.
All houses are.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could have a flood and like a tree problem and rats all before you moved in. I haven't even moved in.
How old is the house?
It was built in 1916.
Oh.
So the rats are really old. But yeah, it's a lot of work. You've been working on your house too, right?
Yeah, for a long, long time.
But you have a bobcat, right?
Yes.
Which is like a cool animal to be
And
infested with.
You don't have rats that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I could borrow your bobcat.
If we could catch it.
Okay.
It's very
And you could
sneaky.
come over to my house.
It survived in the neighborhood. I can't believe this
Wow.
bobcat. And there's got to be other bobcats. There can't just be one.
Well, okay. And where?
So you've seen the rats, or you see remnants? Or...
Oh, I don't see the rats. No.
Then how do you know?
Well, I have a rat, professional who tells me about them.
I have a rat professional.
It's so glamorous.
It's good to be
Yeah,
Lauren Graham.
right.
She's got a rat professional. You know.
He knows so much about the rats, and mainly he knows that I have them. But then I like to think that he takes them and like puts them through college, or like treats them to a nice dinner or something. Because then they're just not there anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm starting to do with my gophers. I don't want to know about it. Just get rid of them. They're destroying my land. They're destroying. I've tried to be
but they're
nice.
so cute, kind of.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
But now they know that I'm Switzerland, and they have all come.
Right.
So anyway, but the house is how much longer until you can move in?
It's very soon. It's like 2 weeks from now, and I'm terribly disorganized, and I'm dreading the whole thing. So I'll get, I guess, moving professionals as well.
Yes.
And hopefully the rats will be gone by the time I move in.
Well, once you move in, it's been empty, and rats tend to be in places that are vacant.
Well, I have. Is that true?
Yes. Well, yeah.
What about New York? How do you explain New York City then? They're crawling with rats and crawling with people.
I'm not a rat professional. I'm just saying.
Right.
You can ask him that.
Okay, I will.
Not me.
Yeah.
I could have all the answers.
I'm hoping, because I have a new dog who's a huge, huge dog.
Is this your dog?
Yes,
I
that's
was
my
wondering.
dog.
I had a picture of a dog here, and look how cute. Look at that.
Isn't she nice?
And where'd you get her?
I got her from the German Shepherd Rescue of Los Angeles. And, thanks. I was a little nervous. I haven't had a dog in a long time, and I thought maybe I should go through getting a dog another way. And she is the best animal I have ever had. She is so smart. She's so nice. She's so smart, and they're so thankful, to get out of doggy prison. And I mean, it's nice there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of like as close as I hope I'll ever come to internet dating, because I looked online and I saw her picture, and I was kind of like, like you can look at all the animals and like read the descriptions,
Right.
Like Pepe likes chewing and barking, and you're like, no, I think Pepe's cute, like I kind of got like,
Right.
And then there was a dog of the month who I'm going to change her name, okay? Because she was the dog of the month. She was their favorite dog, like employee of the month, you know?
Right.
Yeah. And so you would think she's really special.
Well, dog of the month.
Dog of the month.
Yeah.
You would think maybe she had to run for that. And so I got there and I was like, I'm interested in your dog of the month, Sam. And they said, yeah, our dog of the month is our favorite dog. We really like her. And she got in a fight with another dog, and that dog's not alive anymore.
Oh.
It's a homicidal dog of the month. I find that strange.
Yeah, that's not you'd think dog of the month is a good thing.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's not.
No, no. So are they still trying to find a home for that dog that killed another dog?
I don't know. But that's not the dog. But I took home the lovely Hannah.
Yeah. And now, because that is a good point, because any kind of purebred you want, they have rescue organizations.
Which I didn't know.
Yeah, you can rescue a dog. Any kind of dog you're looking for, they have rescue places.
And actually, the internet is a great source that way, because if it's not right in your area, they lead you to where they are. And I wanted, because they're so smart, they're such a wonderful breed.
Yeah, and you can just punch in, I want one that doesn't kill other dogs.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And they'll lead you to those dogs.
Right.
Hey, we have to take a break,
Okay.
but we're going to come back.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be right back. We're back with Lauren Graham. All right, so this is the 5th season, and is it happy? Is it a good place right now?
It's happy. It's the 5th. It's the longest time I ever had any job ever, like of any kind. You know, so 5 years. That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
For me and my family. But it's fun. But now I have to start making out with people. You know, I'm making out now with the guy who plays my long time. We were almost about to make out for 5 years, and now we're actually making out. And it's just very strange when you start making out with people and they didn't take you to dinner and they didn't he didn't have to really woo me at all. He just shows up and then we make out.
So you've known this guy, he's your cast member, and
Yeah,
then all
it's
of a
Scott
sudden...
Patterson, he's in my cast, and then, you go from being hey, what's up, to it's weird. I don't know why I was punching him before, and I don't know why this is how we're making out, but that's how it is.
Well, now I'm going to watch, because I can't do that sounds passionate. But it's, it is acting, so,
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but still, you get to know someone so well,
No, I know.
It's like I mean, I don't know, it's a strange family there, and then suddenly you're...
No, believe me, I get it. I don't know how,
Yeah.
it's weird as can be that you just make out with somebody and it's acting,
Yeah, and then no flowers or candy later, I just feel, it does make you feel kind of weird. You're okay, bye, see ya.
Yeah.
So make out with you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, it prepares you for life. Hey, and you just finished a movie with Vin Diesel?
Yes, Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did this movie with Vin Diesel, and he's an action guy, and I actually had one stunt in the movie, and it's called The Pacifier, and I was so excited because, all you do is hear how actors are always talking about how they do their own stunts, they do their own stunts, and I was going to be one of those actors until they didn't even ask me. They just hired a stunt person to do this really kind of easy thing, and it was so embarrassing, and then she got injured on the day we were shooting the stunt, doing this really easy stunt, and she was a professional, and so I got to do my own stunt.
Well, can you do it?
Can I do it? Ellen.
What is it?
Okay.
No, wait.
Oh.
You're not going to hurt...
No, I'm not going to hurt myself.
Wait,
I'm
what
in a
happens to
heel.
this?
This?
All right.
This goes like that. So, I'm just gonna, I can't really do the stunt because I had to jump off a wall and I had to kick somebody in the back, and you have the rest of the show to do, so I don't want to, give you but it was like, I'll do the whole stunt, but you have to pretend that I'm on a wall.
Okay.
All right, so.
You're on a wall. We
I'm
get
on a wall.
it. Yes.
I'm on a wall. And the criminal's down
He's
here.
down there.
And he's down there. But
By this time,
okay,
we're
I'm
all
gonna
in
do it from
trouble.
here. Wait, I'm
We're
just
just-
from here. Okay. So it's like this.
All right.
Wait, that's not gonna work. Okay, it's like this. Ready?
No, be careful.
It's okay.
What are you
It's all right.
doing?
It's all right. It's like that. Except, thanks a lot. Except, I had warmed up and it was a much higher kick and I
Here's a
wasn't
nice-
in a difficult
here's a
position.
nice
Thank you.
back.
That was very painful.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But wasn't that exciting?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I could do my own stunts,
No, that was very,
I
very...
would do them all the
Oh,
time.
you'll get work like crazy
Well,
after
I'm gonna
this.
do a stunt.
You can watch the Gilmore Girls Tuesdays at 8 o'clock on the WB. Patty Scalfa performs after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Our next guest has played Grumpy Frank Barone for 9 seasons on the outstanding hit comedy Everybody Loves Raymond. Take a look. Please welcome back to our show the wonderful Peter Boyle. great.
How you doing?
I'm good. I saw you Sunday at the Emmys, and
Yeah, we were across the aisle from each other.
right across. And I understand you didn't know you were going to sit somewhere else, or.
Well, I started to sit down, and the usher took us off the red carpet, my wife and my daughter and I, and said, "Here's your seats." And there was a lady sitting in our seat, and I went, "It must be one of those seat fillers." Mm-hmm. You know, they don't like empty seats up front, you know. So,
Right.
So I went, "Excuse me, is this your seat?" And she said, "Well, my husband's sitting here." And I realized suddenly I was talking to Barbara Streisand. I didn't tell her to move, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
They start getting seat fillers that look just like the celebrities, so it's, yeah.
It's scary. It's
Yeah.
scary. When I was on the red carpet, I started to pitch in my mind celebrities who stalk celebrities.
Uh-huh.
Possible series in
Yeah,
there.
that's a
series
good idea, because-
Get a lot of guest stars.
That's a really good idea. Do you still get, I mean, when you had you met Barbara before?
Well, she's bigger than life. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? She's mythological.
Right.
She's a superstar.
Right. Did she know who you were?
I think she did,
Yeah?
but I didn't want to push it. I just,
Yeah.
you know, our seats were across the aisle, and we went over there and sat down.
Uh-huh.
And then the cameraman come up, the pain cameraman.
Yeah.
You know, when they say, and the winner is, and they go right in your face, and they say, so-and-so, so-and-so, and you go.
Yeah.
They don't want to see the real pain.
Right.
They don't want to see-
Yeah. Right.
Shucks.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. You didn't win. That was sad.
But I didn't lose.
No.
No, because I believe that winning is losing is losing is winning, and basically just being nominated, that's my mantra. Just being nominated is the same as winning. And we have a wonderful show, and I had my wife with me and my beautiful daughter Lucy.
Yeah.
And everybody was fine, and I could accept the losing, and then afterwards we had the schmoozing.
Losing and schmoozing.
You got it.
And boozing.
And that's true.
Yeah. All that goes along with that. So you enjoyed the rest of the night. You weren't bummed out.
Once the outcome was not in doubt, and that came up very quickly.
Yeah.
I just got relaxed, although I noticed my enthusiasm went down a little bit.
Yeah.
Every time somebody wins, 4 people lose.
Yes.
And you can't go home. You can't say, "Oh, well, I lost. I'm going to go home now and watch the football scores."
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, you could. They have those seat fillers to take your place. But a lot of people do. A lot of people leave after their category is up. So I'm glad you didn't. It's better to stay the whole night.
You got to. You got to go through it. You got to be tough.
Yeah, you do. You have to.
You-
It's long, though. 3 hours is a long time to sit there.
Boy, is it long.
Yeah.
Every now and then you can get up and go back to the lobby and,
Mm-hmm.
and take a refreshment stop, have a glass of water.
Right. But then they don't let you back in. If the door's
Then you
closed.
got to prove you belong.
Right. You have to show your
I'm not a
credentials.
seat filler.
Yeah.
I'm the real thing.
Right. This one looks like Peter Boyle. Let him in.
Another look-alike.
Yeah. Now, so this is amazing. Brad Garrett was here the other day. 9th season. This is the 9th season. That's a long time for. Why? It's the final one.
That's longer than grade school.
Yeah, it certainly is.
It is, yeah. This is absolutely the final one. That's what we're told.
And do you remember? I mean, I always. Do you remember like the audition? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
You can.
Do I remember that audition? I had a meeting. It was called a meeting, and I took my my wife and my 2 daughters and a friend of ours, and we went to Universal Studios, and we couldn't get on the lot. First of all, they didn't have our name down. Then we couldn't find a parking place. Then we went to the place where the audition was, and it was changed. And then I kept walking, dragging along, getting angrier and angrier and hotter and hotter. And my wife kept saying that wonderful thing that really brings out the best in me. Do you know where you're going? No, I don't. I don't. Stop reminding me. Finally, we found the place, and I was a little grouchy. And Phil Rosenthal, the writer of Raymond, and Ray came out, and I just dumped on them. I just became Frank Barone, and I got the job.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You just became the character. Sometimes it works to just be honest.
Life imitates art.
That's fantastic.
Or art imitates life.
Yeah, either way, it all worked out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. That's fantastic. We're back with Peter Boyle. And now everybody's back at work. We're all starting back. We just came back about 3 weeks ago or something like that. What did you do this summer? Did you go away?
Well, I roughed it. I went to Venice with my family.
Oh, that's tough.
Once I heard we were going to do a 9th year, I said, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun, and we floated around the canal and visited some of our favorite spots.
Had you been there before?
Yep.
And what was it like more beautiful than you'd remembered?
It's just this timeless, unbelievable place. It's full of beautiful stuff. The girls we've gone there over the years. And my wife studied cooking with a famous Italian cooking teacher, and they had a big kind of 80th birthday feast for her in this Italian villa. It was really neat.
Wow. I've never been. I bet it's beautiful.
Oh, you gotta go.
I know, I hear. Now, this is you and your family, which is this the daughter that went to the Emmys with you?
This is the daughter that went to the Emmys. This is my daughter, Lucy, the actress. It's my daughter, Amy, who's over in Italy as we speak, taking a course.
Really?
Some semester abroad. That's me, believe it or not.
That's you?
And that's my wonderful wife, Lorraine.
Oh, fantastic. How long have you been married?
27 years, something like that.
Something like that, don't you?
1977, I don't count well.
Yeah. Don't you have an anniversary every year? Do you celebrate it?
Yeah. We celebrate all the time.
Yeah, that's
we
the way to do it.
celebrate all the time.
But
we live great.
About 27 years, something like that.
Yeah, approximately 27
That's
years.
fantastic. Well, we are sad to see Everybody Loves Raymond go. I'm sorry it's your 9th year and that it's your last. I wish that somebody could change your mind because it's a great show.
I wish you were prophetic.
Yeah.
I wish you had the power. I wish I had the power.
Well.
But it's been a wonderful show. It's been a wonderful run, and
It's been great. It's a great show. There is this booklet here that Everybody Loves Raymond, a family album, and it's fantastic commentary on everything and snapshots of the show. Everybody in the audience is getting one. Everybody Loves Raymond is on Mondays at 9 o'clock on CBS. One more thing right after this. I want to thank Lauren Graham, Peter Boyle, and Patty Skelfa. Tomorrow, Amy Brenneman, Keith Urban will be here. Oh, and one more thing.